Mhm.
And one more thing is there are multiple ways to prepare JavaScript. Like you can go with inline JavaScript.
Mhm.
You can go for internal JavaScript, and we can go for external JavaScript, and we can go for browser console, and we can go for online editors. So anything you can do work on. Okay, in JavaScript, today we are discussing about multiple concepts. Okay, first we discuss about the variables, how we define variables in JavaScript. First of all, what is variable? What is variable, and how we can use this particular variable, and how to define these particular variables, all the things we will discuss. A variable is a simple container. We know that variable is a simple container which can contain any kind of data, any kind of data like string data, number data, okay, object data, array data, null value, okay. So all the kind of data, floating data, float data, boolean data, any kind of data which is going to be stored by the variable. And how to define variable? The thing is very important. How to define variable in JavaScript? Variables are going to be defining with a keyword called var keyword. So var is a simple keyword. var is a var is a keyword to define any variable in JavaScript. Okay, for example, I will tell you how to define variable. Okay, in JavaScript, everything is a variable. For example, I want to define a number. I want to define a float value. I want to define a string data. I want to define array data. I want to define object data. Any kind of thing is going to be a var keyword. So this will be a var, and it will be the integer, and it will be the var, and it is a float, and it is a var, and it's a string. String, string, string data, which is also var, it's a array data, var object data. See, any kind of data is going to be defining with the keyword called var. Very very simple, straightforward. In JavaScript, every data type, every variable is going to be preparing through the keyword called var. For example, how to define a var x equal to something like a 12, var y equal to something like a 12.23 or 34, where z equal to something like a name like a Noor, okay, and where a equal to something like a single quotes Noor. Okay, so JavaScript string in double quotes and single quotes both will be allowed. Double quotes or single quotes both will be allowed in the JavaScript string type. Okay, where is graduated equal to boolean value something like a true or false. Okay, yes or no, true or false. True or false is nothing but a JavaScript boolean values. True or false, anything you can go for. And where something like fruits, I want to give something like a fruits. So fruits equal to, I want to define something like apple, banana, okay, and grapes. So this is a simple thing called array, and semicolon is not required, optional. Okay, I want to define some object like a emp object, emp equal to object defining with the curly braces, and I want to present object values inside. Okay, object emp id will be 1001, comma emp name is nothing but something like Srinivas. Okay, so what is whatever it is, I want to define a simple object like this. This is the way of object representation. And where something equal to where something, or where some value equal to null. I can able to define the null value also. Okay, these are the kind of the variables you can able to define in JavaScript. Okay, let me explain and let me discuss all these particular variables in my console. Okay, let us go to the console. How to define variables and all. We'll see. Can I go to console now?
Yeah, yeah,
Can I go for internal project something?
yeah.
Internal JavaScript something. So let me go to the day one. I'm going to be preparing the new folder. Okay, so let me go for day 12 now. Okay, so inside this, I want to go for save as.
Variable.
Okay, this is actually nodes for you, and I want to prepare the new program that will be saved as variables. Variables.html. That's all enough. Okay, let's go to the HTML variables. Okay, so here I want to write something like a script. Okay, go with the variables now, where a equal to something like a 10. Okay, so where b equal to something like a 12.23.34 something, and where c equal to something like a Noor, where d equal to, okay, so I want to go with the double quotes now, something like a Srinivas, where e equal to, where e, that's enough, where f equal to null value, where g equal to true. Okay, I will go for the boolean value where f
H.
h equal to something like false, and where I equal to something like array. Let me go for the array now. Happy. Okay, banana, orange, whatever you want. Okay, something like the fruits names I'm going to be
Mhm.
providing. Okay, where j equal to object now. Object equal to something like a name, something like a Srinivas. This will be a string data, and id. Okay, empid colon 1001. This is object having some set of key value pairs here. Okay, what my requirement is, I want to print each and every variable over there. Okay, if you want to print, there are two kind of printing procedures available. How to print. Okay, so there are multiple kind of printings available. One is console.log printing, console.log function, and one more is document.write function. There are two type of JavaScript functions are there to print something. Okay, what is console.log and what is document.write? Everything will be small letters. Console.log function, it is a JavaScript function. It is a JavaScript function which will print some output in browser console. We already know about browser console, right?
Yeah.
So it is a JavaScript function which will print some output in a browser console. Suppose, for example, console.write, console.log, sorry, console.log, okay, hello JavaScript, something like that. You can able to print hello JavaScript message in your browser console only whenever you are writing the console.log. Okay, what about the document.write? Document.write is going to be something. Okay, this will be, it is a JavaScript method. It is a JavaScript function, okay, which will print some output on top of the browser, on top of the browser. So very important, and understand, on the top of the browser or body, on top of the body it will print. Okay, DOM level. This is the DOM output. This is the DOM output. This is the console output. Very simple thing is this is the console output, and this will be a DOM output. Okay, so for
What is
DOM
dumb?
output, Document object model. DOM
Okay.
means document object model. Document object model. Okay. SOM means CSS object model. I will tell you what are these things later.
Yeah.
Okay. And then one more is a BOM. BOM means browser object model. Browser object model. Okay, I will tell one by one. Okay, what are the different kind of functions which are going to be on top of the DOM, and what are the different kind of functions which are related to the CSS manipulation, and what are the different kind of JavaScript functions which are going to be related to the browser related. So I will teach each and everything later for you. Okay, don't worry. And here DOM output nothing but on top of the browser, whatever you see, that is called DOM. Okay, what are the different kind of functions which are going to be related to the DOM, and different kind of functions which are going to be related to the CSS, and different kind of functions which are going to be related to the browser object model. I will tell you later what are these things. Okay.
Okay.
So I will explain this particular JavaScript in the three patterns. One pattern is the DOM level, one pattern is the SOM level, one pattern is the BOM level. Okay, all the things are very, very important. For example, DOM methods, everything will be document dot. Okay, everything will be reading by the document dot. So the first one is we are having one method called document dot write, and we are having the one more method called the document dot get element by ID something. Okay, so this is the one more function, accessing the IDs. This is the function to write something on console. Sorry, to write something on browser. To write something on browser, and this is the function to access any ID from browser. Okay, so I will tell each and everything later.
Okay.
And one more function called document dot get elements by tag name. So this is the function to access any tag from the browser. Any tag from the browser. And one more function called document dot get elements by class name. Document dot get elements by class name. Class name. So this is the function to access any class from browser. Okay, I will teach all the things one by one, and let you know how to change the CSS manipulation, how to work on CSS with the SOM model, and I will let you know what are the document browser related content with the JavaScript one by one. Okay, and coming to the JavaScript now, I want to print each and everything on top of the browser. Now I want to print on top of the browser. Document dot write. What is the X value now? X value is X. I want to just print that. After that, document dot write, I need to print a break. How to print break? This is a break. So one break tag is providing on top of the document. One break tag is printing on top of the document. Is it okay?
Yeah.
X value, I want to show the X value on top of the browser. What is the X value now? I want to show that. Okay, X value is 10 here. Okay, so first of all, document dot write.
There is no X value. It's A.
Oh, sorry. So this is A. I mistaken. That's the problem. Okay, now A value is 10. Something you got printed, right?
Yeah.
Something we got printed. So the same manner, A value is 10, that we got already printed now. So this is the A value. A value is 10. And I want to print same manner, each and everything. What is the B value, what is the C value, what is the D value, each and everything I want to print. Okay, so you do practice all these things later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, I will go with A value, then I will go with B value, I will go with the C value. Each and every alphabets I need to get printed out. Okay, first A value got printed, then B value. What is the B value now? B value is B. Next, C value is C. It's changing, right? Next, D value. What is the D value? I want to get printed out. What is the D value? I want to get printed out. Okay, D E value. What is the E value? I want to make it print it out. What is the F? I want to make it print it out. And what is the G? G, I want to make it print it out. G H. What is the H value? Make it print it out. G H I. What is the I value? I need to make it print it out. Okay, what is the J value? I need to make it print it out. Just see and observe how the different kind of variables I'm writing here, and I just want to show all the variables over there. Okay, can you see all the values I got printed over there?
Yeah.
So what is the A value now? A is the 10, B is the 23.34, C is Noor, and D is Srinivas, and E value is undefined. What is the E value basically?
Nothing.
We don't have any value for that.
Yeah.
So just I prepared a variable name, but there is no value for that. That's why it is undefined. And F is null, G is true, and H is false. And I value, I is nothing but your array. Array got printed, apple, banana, orange got printed. And J is an object basically. J is an object. Okay. What my requirement is, I want to print the apple only from this. I want to print only apple from this. How we can able to print only the first index of this? We want to print first index. So index one value is I of 0. Index starts from the 0. Index starts from the 0, that you have to remember. Okay, I index 2 and index 3. Okay, index 2 is starting with the 1, index 3 starting with the 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Index starts with the 0. So please get understand, index starts with the 0, 0, 1, 2. That's it.
Okay.
In your array, index starts with the 0. This is very, very important thing we need to get remembered. Okay, finally, I want to print all the index values now. Okay, please save it first. Okay, then go for print it out. So index 1 value is apple, index 2 value is banana, index 3 value is orange. Is it okay?
Yeah.
And from this object, I want to get the name of the employee. So what is the name of the employee? How to print the name of the employee? So what is the employee name I want to gather? Okay, employee name value is, what is the object name? J, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so j dot name. So what is the j dot name? I just want to check it out. What is the name of the what is the j dot name now? So I can able to get the okay, sorry, j of name. So j dot name. So can you please check it out? What is the j value? Okay, employee name is Srinivas. I got printed employee name. You want to access any key value like employee ID. What is the employee ID from that? Okay, employee ID is j dot emp ID. Emp ID is the key here. See, whenever you prepared an object is a collection of key and value pairs. Object is a collection of key and value pairs. So whenever you want to access the value, first we need to mention the key. Suppose I want to access the value, we need to mention the key. What is the key here? Name. What is the key here? Employee ID. When I say name, automatically Srinivas accessed. When I say name, what accessed? Employee name accessed. When I say key here, what is accessed? 1001 access purpose.
Yeah. Clear.
Got it. Yes, I think so. This is very, very simple and straightforward. Okay, document.write and variables we just concluded here in the program. And what about the console.logs? Console.log is going to be printing. So JavaScript is simple. I want to show something in the browser now. Okay, open your browser first and show something now. Right click on the browser, check the inspection. In the part of the inspection, go to the console. JavaScript is simple. Something is there here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, from the JavaScript console, I want to access the A value. From the JavaScript console, I want to access the B value. From the JavaScript console, I want to access the C value. From the JavaScript console, I want to access the D value and E value and F value and G value and H value and I value and J value. Can you see this?
Yeah.
And I of 0. What is I of 0? Apple. What is the I of 1? Banana. What is the I of 2? Okay, so from the console, I am just playing with the variables. From console, I am playing with variables. Now, what is the J dot name? What is the J dot employee ID? 101. Okay. What is A plus B? What is A into B? Okay, A plus B is something like this. What is A into B? What is A by B? This is wrong. A by B. Okay, what is A double slash B? Okay, this is going to be giving you something. This is like a square, right? This is like a square. Okay, sorry, A double star B. A double star B. Okay, so next A percentile B. A percentile B. Percentile is giving you module value, over the modulus value. And what is the A value? A value is the 10 and B value is the 24, right? So let me go for the A value 100 and A value 2 and B value 2.12. Okay, 2.12. Now you can check it out. A to the power of B to the power of nothing but A square B. This is nothing but A square B.
Yeah.
So next A plus B. What is A plus B? You know that 4.12. What is A minus B? Okay, and A slash B. Sorry, A slash B. A slash B. Okay, fine. And A double slash B. Exact value we can able to see. And A percentile B. Okay, that's all enough. We can able to get understand how the things are happening with that. And A plus B minus C nan value. We can't able to do this particular operation. A plus B minus C. Okay, C is the string, right?
Yeah.
C is the string. That is the why reason it is going to be giving you nan. Nan is nothing but not a number. Not a number. It is not getting understanding. Okay, that's why the C plus D. What is the C plus D now? Note Srinivas. What is C plus A plus D? Note 2 Srinivas. See, whenever you are concatenating string plus number plus string, automatically the same output is going to be presenting you. Nor plus 2 plus Srinivas. Okay, for example, I want to addition C plus 3, C plus A. What is this? Nor 2. It is possible, right?
Yeah.
It is possible. And A plus C. Yes, okay. A plus C. Yes, it is also possible, but we can't able to make it multiplication. Multiplication is not possible. Okay, even though subtraction is not possible. Can I do subtraction with a string and number? C minus A. Subtraction is not possible. Only addition is possible. Addition nothing but this is not going to be making you number addition. This is making just concatenation.
Yeah.
Okay, this C into A possible or not? Not
No.
possible anyway. Okay, C by B, C by A, not possible. C double star A, anyway not possible. All these things are not possible. These operations are not possible. But C plus A is possible. Why? Because this is concatenating. This is not making addition. This is concatenating. Concatenation is possible with the plus string plus number.
Yeah.
You got my point, I think so. Okay.